I was recently diagnosed with SIBO, IBS, and I have endometriosis, and I am working to heal my gut issues in a natural way. I went from 120 pounds to 167 pounds in 6 months. That was a little over 2 years ago, and now I am finally getting treatment from a functional medicine doctor and nutritionist that I need to help heal my body. The other day, I made a video asking for recommendations on SIBO, and I got a comment saying that I should try meal timing. And so I did a bunch of research, and this was on Tuesday. I did a bunch of research, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna try this meal timing thing on Wednesday and Thursday and just see how it goes. Now, starting this journey, I created a whole notebook so that way I could take notes as I learned all of the stuff and the things. And on Tuesday, I decided to map out what my schedule is going to look like on my working days when I'm out of the house and then on my working days when I'm in the house. And I started on Wednesday with just a 12:30 to 3 p.m. break in eating in the afternoon. Meal timing is all about giving your body time to digest the food that you're putting into it, which makes total sense. But when you have SIBO or IBS, your body, the food noise, the just constant go get a snack, what are you eating, like, are you hungry, is crazy. So taking a break initially in eating for 4 hours in the afternoon felt very scary to me. I was like, am I really gonna be able to do that? But, and I know I'm only a few days into it, I was able to successfully not eat between 12:30 and 3 on Wednesday. And then yesterday, Thursday, I didn't eat between 12 and like 6:30 when I had dinner. I don't necessarily recommend going that long. I think you really only need 4 hours. But I was in an appointment and I didn't get home and eat dinner until 6:30. So that's just like what happened. But then I was thinking on Tuesday, during this period of time, there must be something that I can consume that's 0 calories, that doesn't have like fake sugars or added anything into it, that's not just plain water. Ding, 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 you can have some tea. So I made myself this giant thing of green tea and put it in the window on Tuesday afternoon, and I let it make myself some sun green tea, and then no sweeteners, nothing added to it. And I just sipped on this for that couple of hours on Wednesday when I gave my body a break from food. And then yesterday, I actually had some vitamin water, 0, which has 0 sugars in it or whatever, but it does have some stevia leaf extract, but I didn't really drink that much. Honestly, I had like a few sips. And that was like at like 1 p.m. So I really went from like 1:32 when my appointment started until 6:30 when I ate again. So I had a very decent meal break between that period of time. And you know what I realized? I was not hungry. And I had so much energy. And my body was actually like processing the food that I was putting in it. And because my meal timing, like my meals, my breakfast, lunch, and dinner are so intentional, like I plan them, I prep them, I make them, etc., that I eliminated basically just the snacks, which are intentional and just are filler, basically. Even though they're gluten-free and dairy-free and whatever, they're not as intentional. So I end up eating, like a half a bag of lesser evil popcorn in the afternoon. And it's like, while that's still low calorie, it's putting so much food in my stomach in addition to the meals that I'm eating that it's not even worth it. You know what I mean? So yeah, I'm 2 days into this. I'm feeling amazing. I have had great sleep. I have so much energy. I have no brain fog. And my cravings are way down. And I'm in my luteal phase. I'm in my luteal phase and I was able to do this. And now I'm just like, wow. Has SIBO just been created in my body just from like being mindless about like snacking? Like, is that where that just came from? And like maybe having like a drink too many when my fiance and I started dating, because that's like around the time that I started struggling with it.